And Jeff, the 2020 candidates, they're also weighing in on Hillary Clinton's completely unfounded claim this week that Tulsi Gabbard is, an agent, of Russia, a real asset for Russia. What has the reaction been like?
Well, Frederica, this was certainly a wrinkle that was added into the campaign discussion late last week when Hillary Clinton did not name Gabbard specifically, but she did leave that suggestion open. But take a listen to what Pete Buttigieg told our Jake Tapper, as well as Cory Booker, what they had to say about this earlier today.
Do you think Tulsi Gabbard's a Russian asset?
I don't know what the basis is for that. Statements like that ought to be backed by evidence. I also think that our focus right now needs to be on the things that are actually undermining America. I mean, right now, we are being told to, quote, get over it when it comes to the mixing of domestic politics and foreign affairs.
I mean, again, these questions are bordering on the absurd. We've got to get back focused on, as a Democratic primary field, what is important. Not tearing each other down, not making these kind of allegations are not constructive in any way.
So certainly no Democratic candidates are taking this and wanting to talk about this. Senator Amy Klobuchar declined to answer the question all weekend, and you could hear Booker and Buttigieg there doing it as well. We'll see if Senator Warren brings it up. They try and pivot to election security and say that is the most important part. But Frederica, this is we'll see how this develops here. Congresswoman Gabbard was also in Iowa, and she's actually getting a look by some people because Hillary Clinton's comments simply elevated her. Frederica.
All right, Jeff Zeleny, Arlette Saenz. We'll leave it there for now. Thank you so much. All right, next.
Today, Tulsi Gabbard continued to fire back at Hillary Clinton after the 2016 Democratic nominee suggested Gabbard is a Russian asset who the Kremlin is grooming to run as a third-party candidate in order to help President Trump win the election. Gabbard, who is a major in the Army National Guard, is now fundraising off Clinton's attack, and this afternoon posted the following video to Twitter along with a link to donate to her campaign.
If they can falsely portray me as a traitor, then they can do it to anyone. And in fact, that's exactly the message that they want to get across to you. That if you stand up against Hillary and the party power brokers, if you stand up to the rich and powerful elite and the war machine, they will destroy you and discredit your message. But here is the truth. They will not intimidate us. They will not silence us.
The next Democratic debate is 1 month from today, and so far only 8 candidates have qualified. Gabbard is one of the 4 candidates who were on the stage last week and are still trying to qualify to do it again. John?
Garrett Tenney. Garrett, thanks.
Yeah, Hillary. What's she thinking about? Beside who owns those panties she found in Bill's humidor? I wonder if she's not making any predictions.
I'm not making any predictions, but I think they've got their eye on somebody who's currently in the Democratic primary and are grooming her to be the third-party candidate. She's the favorite of the Russians. They have a bunch of sites and bots and other ways of supporting her so far. And that's assuming Jill Stein will give it up, which she might not, because she's also a Russian asset.
Holy Now, I'm assuming it's Tulsi that Hillary is calling a Russian asset, since CNN and the New York Times have both had flaks pretty much saying the same thing. And one thing we know, the Dems and the media share the same brain. But think about how nuts this is. In order to re-elect Trump, Putin got a Russian asset to join the American military, then run for Congress in Hawaii, then run for president as a Democrat, only to split off to help Trump win in 2020. Hillary also left out the part where Gomer Pyle attempts to land the Goodyear blimp on Darth Vader's ass. It's amazing. It's okay. Tulsi responded in a tweet calling Hillary the queen of warmongers, which sounds like a lost Iron Maiden record.